Hello and welcome back to Pamela's Crochet and Knit Corner. Thank you for joining me this evening on my episode number 10. And it's 2020. Happy New Year, everyone. Thank you for joining me. My name is Pamela. I am Pam, and I am a crocheter who knits a bit. Henceforth, Pamela's Crochet and Knit Corner. This is my little corner of the interweb to share with you my makes and my creations and just all things yarny. What's going on, everyone? It's 2020. Happy New Year. I hope everything is well. The first thing I do want to address is I know I have some subscribers from Australia. And of course, I love Claire of Bob Wilson 123. I hope everyone is safe there. And if you want information about how you can donate or do anything to help the Australian fires, Bob Wilson 123 has an Instagram page. It's Bob Wilson 123. And also a Facebook page, and there's lots of different information on that. So I do truly hope that everyone there is safe. Those fires are really awful, and here in California, we experience fires as well, but not on that level where wildlife and forest and just naturalization is just totally burned. So I hope everyone is safe, and thank you for watching from down under. I really appreciate that. Thank you to all of my new subscribers. I have quite a few subscribers, and I really appreciate you guys subscribing and liking. And don't forget to click the notification bell because YouTube has changed a lot of things. We have to follow a lot of strict rules now. I don't know if you'll know when I post. I'm not sure what's going on. Sometimes I get the post of my podcasters that I watch, and sometimes I don't. I just go look and see, oh, hey, they've put something up. So check it out. Check on me. See if I've posted anything. The last time I did was December 17th. So if you're watching this, you're right on time. So let's get started. What's that? Oh, I finished it. If you're new, if you go check out the video prior to this one, you'll know what this is all about. Thank you to everyone who commented and said, finish it, finish it, finish it. There were a couple of people that said, you know what, why don't you stop where you are? And because it's long enough, that was a good idea too. I went just a couple of more rows and then I put a really cute edging on it. So I will be reaching, I have my stuff here. I've got finished objects, both knit and crochet, and I have some WIPs, and I have one item of Happy Mail. So let's get started with my finished object, the elephant in the room. This is the half granny square shawl that I was working on, and I expressed how I did not care for this yarn. It's Red Heart Super Saver Stripes. It was my first time using it. Just my opinion. I know a lot of people use it. They work with it. They like it. That's cool too. But I wasn't vibing with that yarn. So I went on and I finished it. The best part is I was looking for an edging. And so I just typed in edgings for shawls. And this edging is called Crochet Edge Border Stitch Pattern by the Pattern Family, and it's number 48. Let me give you a close-up of this. Really cute, very, very cute. I kept it short and sweet. I stopped it. So it could be kind of like a shawlette. These colors are absolutely amazing. The color changes in here are so great, but look at this edging. Hopefully you can see that. It took me a while to get lighting going in here, and I apologize if I look like I have Jupiter and Saturn over my head, but I was trying to get a corner where I could catch the light and you guys can see everything. Look at that edging. That is really pretty, so fun. And it just made the shawl look really nice and finished. It's finished. I did it. We're done. I don't know what I'm going to do with it. I don't know what I'm going to do with a lot of my finished objects. I have, I have so many finished things, and I don't know if I want to start an Etsy shop or if I want to do shop handmade. If you guys can give me some ideas, that would be great, because I would just love to sell the finished objects that I have. I have tons of beanies and shawls, cowls, a couple of scarves, and I make stuff, and sometimes I gift things. A couple of times I've been able to sell things, but I just would love to bless someone else with it. And if I can, do that, that would be great. So that's one of the things I want to do for 2020, is try to figure out a way to sell a lot of the sample items that I have already made. So this shawl is done, and I'm glad. This is Emerald. She's a member of my crew. For those of you that are new, if you would take a look at my very first video, it's an introductory video, and it's about 7 minutes long, and it tells you how I came to be. And then I have a video called Whipville, and you'll see all of my whips there. Some of them I am pulling out in a few moments. And I have a crew of 4. Emerald is my my model here for the shawl. And then last episode, you met Kensington. He's a model head. I also have Windsor, who is a model head. And the only one you have not met is Cleo. And she's coming up in March because she's going to model the festival tops that I made over the years. So let's move on with another finished object, and that is knit. You knitters out there, are you with me? I was walking down the aisles of Hobby Lobby, and this was a couple of months ago. And you know how they have the little brochures hanging? Gosh, I drew a blank. I'm so sorry. The brochure is hanging, and they give you a free pattern. Well, I just plucked this one off, and if you can see that. So I thought, oh, I want to make that cowl. So the only thing I did different is I cast it on 100 stitches, and I knit 2 and purl 2. And this came out really cute, very cute. Now, this is another yarn that I have a love-hate relationship with. That's Color Made Easy, which they replaced my beloved wool spun with. And I was like, no likey. But this knitted up really nicely to make a cowl. Cast on 100, knit 2, purl 2 ribbing, then you stop and you knit, 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 then go back to your knit 2, purl 2 ribbing, and stop and cast off, and voila, you have a nice size cowl, and it fits like right up under your neck. This is very nice. It feels nice. I haven't washed it, but it feels very nice. So that is a very simple knitted cowl. And this was a free pattern that I plucked from the aisles of Hobby Lobby. Everything's right over here, so I will be moving and bending. My next finished object was a lot of fun. It's called and it's crochet. This one is crochet, and it's called the One Ball Shawl or Bandana Cowl by Marley Bird. And it's a relatively new tutorial that she just put out. And I started this on the 19th of December, and I finished it the day after New Year's. I mean, it was that quick. And I really, 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 really like this. I used Mandala Ombre. And if you've never used that yarn, please do. It is so soft and the color transitions are just beautiful. I did find a couple of knots, but that's okay. Look at this. Isn't that beautiful? And this is Marley Bird's One Ball Shawl. Now, I used 2 mandala cakes because I like a generous shawl and you like to be able to wrap it. And look at the way she has you do the edging. Very nicely done. Let me see if I can see if you can see that. Beautiful. It's almost like a picot. Well, it is a picot, but the way she has you do it is super easy. It's wonderful. And this is so pretty. The color transitions are wonderful. Super pretty. Very pretty. Let's see what it looks like on emerald. Now you can wear a shawl this way with a loose drape around the front. You can wear it like that. Or if you want to wear it in, true shawl mode, wrapped around your shoulders, you can do both. But either way it goes, this is really pretty. And this yarn it's soft. It's really nice. And I haven't even washed this yet. And look at the drape. I haven't washed it yet at all. So again, this is the One Ball Shawl or Cowl by Marley Bird. And it is a YouTube tutorial. I used 2 cakes of Mandala Ombre. Very nice yarn. I know you can find it at Walmart. And I really like that. Came out really nice. My next finished object is crochet. And I don't know if you remember a couple of episodes back, Krista from the Secret Yarnery was doing, this was in, I think it was around October. She was doing the breast cancer awareness cowl, and it was in remembrance of her friend Tammy. And she was doing a cardigan, but I chose to do a shawl. And I ordered the ice yarn. This is ice yarn, and it's the color ambient. And that's the yarn that Krista used. And I was kind of like, I mean, this is the only ice yarn I've ever used. Ice yarn is really good. There's lots of different types of ice yarn, but this was the only one that I ever used. And I really wasn't vibing with it. So I said, let me make a shawl. So I started working on the shawl. And of course, now those of you that have been watching, what is my go-to shawl? Be Hooked. Be Hooked. I love that shawl. It is, she refers to it as a Caron cake shawl or cowl because that's what she used to make it. But I absolutely love, love, love this shawl because it has these puff stitches that go down the spine. So I think I showed this in WIP form the last time. Look at it now. It's done. And this is a behemoth. I don't even know. Let me see. I need to move Emerald out of my way. Pardon me for that. Okay, let's showcase this baby again. Beautiful, beautiful. The colors on here are spectacular. The color transitions are smooth. There's just something about the yarn. This is almost like a blanket, and it is absolutely beautiful. I can't even spread it all the way out because it is so those shawl ends are just so long, and it just wraps all around you. And if you can see the puff stitches down the spine, that's what makes that pop. It gives it that little bit of texture. I love that. Now on here, I found another type of border, and I wrote it down. It's called the Easy Crochet Border Edging by the Crochet World. And this border is from 2017 is when I found the tutorial. So let me move this out of the way and look at that. Look at that edging right there. Super cute, super easy to do, and it was fun. It was something different, and it was fun. So it goes all along the edge. I finished off, and look at the color change. I finished it off with this really cute edging. And as the colors change, that makes the edging fun because it changes. Really cute. So I'm glad that I finally finished this. And I'm not sure what I'm going to do with it. It's very, very, it's almost like a weighted, the weighted blankets are popular now. This is almost like a weighted shawl. Um, and it feels really nice, and it's very warm. So I'm glad that I finally finished that. And I do have a lot of leftover ice yarn. I've got about 4 or 5 skeins of this left over. So I'm trying to put together a little appreciation box. I don't want to use the G word because it would be more of a thank you for watching and subscribing, and everyone's been so nice. I've been very blessed and lucky to take off like I did with the help of a lot of podcasters. You know who you are, and a lot of people that I watch, a lot of people watch me. And I really, really do appreciate that. So I'm collecting things little by little, and I'll have to think of a fun way to do some type of appreciation for my subscribers. And then that way I can gift you whoever is selected for that. But I'm working on that, so that will come. That will come pretty soon. I'm hoping to get to 1,000 subscribers. That would be fun. And then I can do that. I passed all my other milestones so quickly that I was like, oh, wait, I didn't, do. And then you don't have to do anything either. There's a lot of podcasters that don't. But I thought it would be fun, and it would be nice just to say thank you and let you guys know how much I really appreciate you. Okay. I'm sorry for all of these sunballs that are around me. Those are recessed lights, and I tried to do my best. It is dark here. It's late. I think it's like around 7 o'clock or so. I am in Southern California, in the Inland Empire, which is about an hour away from Los Angeles. And I work full time. So by the time I get off, it's evening time. And I said, I've got to get on. I've got to do a podcast. It's been a couple of weeks. And every time I think about it, I have no light. So I have all of my lights on. I'm standing in the corner of my dining room. My kitchen, as you can see, is behind me. So not the best backdrop, but I'm using what I have. And I just wanted to get on and talk with you guys and share with you guys. So I hope it's okay. I hope it's okay with you. My next finished object is crochet. And I'm sure all of you have heard of the Hook Nook, Jessica Carey. She is the founder of the Hook Nook. And she just recently came out with her whole line of products that she does sell online, and Joann's also carries them. Yarn, hooks, notions, all kinds of things, really fun stuff. And I'm very happy for her. I joined the Hook Nook probably two years ago, maybe 3, and that's what opened up this whole world for me. So I am so thankful for that. She recently published a pattern, and I think it's a free pattern. It's called the Turning Point Triangle Scarf. So I downloaded that, and talk about fun, easy, and quick. This is it. I used Caron Cake sprinkles. This is a 6-weight yarn, and that's all I had left. And I used 2 cakes. And I bought this on sale at Tuesday morning. If you ever see a Tuesday morning, go inside. They always have yarn. They have everything. They're a cross between Ross and Marshall's with yarn. That's what they are. And I have one right down the street from me. So I found these sprinkle cakes there. And then I made the Turning Point Triangle Scarf. Now I used 2 cakes. So look at this, baby. And these are half double crochets. And you increase in your center and just keep going. And these color changes are wonderful also too. And this is really nice and thick. And it came out so pretty. Very pretty. So I really like this one. It was fun to do. I am going to make another one. Look at the colors in that. And the half double crochets gives it kind of a ridged look. Really nice. Very nice. So if you want, grab the free pattern on the Hook Nook website, and it's the Turning Point Triangle Scarf by Jessica Carey. This was a fun one and a quick one. Super cute. Caron Cake sprinkles. And you get to use a big hook, which makes it go even faster. Did I use a K hook? Not sure. It was probably an L. Yeah. Yep. My last finished item, and this was my first finished item of 2020, is knit. So knitters, I hope you're still there. I don't know if you, well, last episode, you guys remember Hubs, my husband, he gave me some yarn as part of a birthday present. And this color was it. Look at this. Boom. How about that? Isn't this cute? This is knit. It's knit. And I did the twisted rib cast on, which is where instead of knitting through the front, you knit through the back, and it causes, and this is makes it a lot more stretchy. And one of the people that I learned to knit from watching her tutorials is Designs by Phanessa, and it's Phanessa. Great tutorials, great designer. So this popped up on my feed, and I think it's from, I'm not sure how recent it is, but it's a bamboo stitch tutorial. And she doesn't show you how to make the entire hat. She already has half of the hat made. And then she just shows you how to do the bamboo stitch knitting continental style and knitting by throwing, because there's two different styles of knitting. And I told you guys that I would talk to you about that in a later episode. I knitted the brim continental style, and I had to knit this part by throwing, just regular basic knitting. And look at that. The texture on here is absolutely incredible. It's really cute, and I absolutely love it. I love it. And here's the back. I had to put a stitch marker here because I couldn't tell where the back was. Look at that. Super cute. Super cute. Now I used the leftovers to make a pom-pom. I finished this. I had 2 weeks off. Thank you. And we took off to the mountains where we have a little getaway. It was snowing. The snow, we had to dig our way into our front door. It was great. The snow was fabulous. So build a fire, just hunker down. And I finished this while I was there. I should have bought Kensington out, but I would have to go and get him. But this is, I love, love, love this. The bamboo stitch is super easy to do. She explains it to you really well. And I used, I've got everything tangled here. This was the yarn. That's how much I had left over. This is what hubby gave me for my birthday. And it's Woolies Thick and Quick. And I think the color is Spice. Oh, I'm sorry, Pumpkin. The color is Pumpkin. And that's all I had left. And I mean, this was a quick knit and super fun. The texture is bar none, really easy. You knit one row and then you do the bamboo stitch on the next row. You knit one row, bamboo stitch, knit one row, bamboo stitch, and you alter. Now, the only thing I couldn't figure out, because again, she doesn't show you how to do the entire hat. She just gives you a small stitch tutorial is what it's called. I couldn't figure out how to do the decreases. And I oh God, Pamela, I put into YouTube how to decrease bamboo stitch, yada, yada, and nothing came up. So I stopped the bamboo stitch at a certain point, and then I just decreased how I know to do it. And then after a while, I just cinched it all together, and I thought I'll cover it with a pom-pom. Perfect. I love it. So this is fun if you guys want to do that. Designs by Phanessa. It is a bamboo stitch. It's a stitch tutorial because she just shows you basically how to do the stitch. That is it for finished objects. The only happy mail I have is I love project bags. I've said that before. I really like project bags. I like stitch markers. I love all of that stuff. I'm a big fan of Ebonie Pearl, who is Pettis Kim. She is on Instagram. She's also known as Kim the Crafty Nomad. Ebonie Pearl is her shop on Etsy. It's Ebonnie, Ebonie Pearl on Etsy. And she had the cutest Christmas bags. And I know Christmas is over, but you can use a bag anytime. I love this bag. It is super cute. And it says Grinchmas. It's got a nice handle. It is box bottom. Box bottom, love those. Perfect for a project and super cute. So if you're interested in bags, you can check out her shop. Also too, QuirkyMondayCraftcast, Kalisha, also known as Nadira Tani. She has some bags in her shop as well that are up because I just checked on those. And so, love it. Hi, Kim. So I'm going to put a project in here. I'm not going to put it away just because it's Christmas time. So that's it. My Happy Meal, I purchase myself, or my husband may buy me something. I love to support small businesses and to support those within our community. I always find something I like. I don't necessarily need it, but I like it and I want it and I can use it. So that I love doing that, and everything I've gotten has just been top notch. Moving on to WIPs, because I'm already at 30 minutes, and I'm sorry, I had quite a bit to show you guys today, and I wanted to get on and do that. Um, I have crinkling because I keep my WIPs inside of a plastic bag inside of a project bag. This is the project bag, and I got this from the Hook Nook probably a year and a half ago or so. And it says I'm hooked. Look at that. Isn't that cute? So, and I keep the plastic in there because that way any fuzz from the yarn, it does not get into the bag. And then when you put a new project in there, it doesn't pick up the old fuzz. This WIP is knit, and I've had a good mixture of both going over the last few days. I like crescent shaped shawls. I was gifted one in a gift exchange probably 2 years ago now that I did with the Hook Nook. I haven't been involved in any gift exchanges this year. Well, not this year, I would say 2019. So I have to get back into that because I really enjoy those. And ever since I got that shawl, you know who you are. I've been trying to duplicate it. So I think I'm on my way to do that. This is the Easy Boomerang Shawl, and it is by Petals to Picots. And it popped up on my feed. Now, I think this video is a couple of years old, if I'm not mistaken. I didn't write that down. I keep an index card with all of my notes on it, and I keep it with my project because if I don't tick off what row I'm on, when I put it down and come back, I won't know where I'm at. So that works out really well for me. But this is coming along really nicely. And you see it already has that boomerang shape. This is coming out really good. And I absolutely love these needles. These are Dreams with a Z, Knitter's Pride. The yarn just glides over these needles and it's really fun. And I don't know if you can see this because it's black, but this edging is slightly different because they have your first stitch, you slip it. The next stitch, you knit into the front and then into the back and then into the front and then continue on. So it makes a really nice edging. I don't know if you can see that. My apologies. Very, very nice edging all along the way. So I started this. Did I not write my date down? I know I started it after the new year. So I will continue working on this and I will show it to you guys when I'm finished. But see, it already has that boomerang shape. I love that. Absolutely love that. And this yarn is the Caron Jumbo from Yarnspirations from Joann's. And even though I'm not a techie, I don't put links on my channel just yet. I do put the information there for you. So if you want to type it in and find out what everything is, you can do that as well. I'm still not on Tech Island, and I don't I don't feel bad because I'm not. I do, explain things pretty well and spell things for you guys and everything. So, and you've been great bearing with me. So I've started to type the information in the information box below, but I still don't know how to connect the links yet, but I'll get there. Sorry, I dropped something. I don't want to mess up anything. That way I can keep going. Okay. This bag, how about this bag? Wow. I love animal print anything. This bag is by Ash Love Makes, and I do know that she is not making bags anymore. She just had a sale to get rid of all of her inventory. But I understand she's going to be a mom again, so her family's growing. But inside of here is the shawl. I don't know if you guys remember how I came to be. I met Zelda NRJ3, and Seta of Seta's Place. Hello. And when I spent the day with them, I wore this shawl that I made. And Seta liked it so much that at the end of the evening, I felt honored and privileged to gift it to her. And I did. And she loved it. And she loves it. I've seen her wear it in some of her videos that she makes and things like that. So I'm like, I love that shawl. I'm going to make another one. So I've started it. It's still in WIP mode, but this is the famous shawl that you've seen me in their videos. I was wearing it when I met them. And this is the Carillon shawl by Tony Lipsy, and Carillon is Carillon. It's a tutorial, and it's fantastic. She shows you from beginning to end how to do everything. And I loved the shawl. I used Pima cotton from We Are Knitters. That is fantastic stuff. Now, it's not cheap. It costs $12 for a ball. They come in balls. And I used 3. So now I ordered more as soon as I gifted this one to Seta. So I said, I want one because I absolutely love this color. This color is terracotta. And I'm bringing this out again because I have people asking me about it and they think that it's red, and it's not red. It's terracotta. It's Pima cotton, and I ordered it from We Are Knitters, but it's beautiful. And I'm still going to make it a little bit bigger. I've been working on this for a while. And cruising through WIPville, which is a place where all my WIPs are, I discovered some things that I really want to finish. And I also frogged some things too. So here we go. But this is Pima cotton from We Are Knitters. And I'm not finished because she has you do a very cute picot edging on one side. So this is a very easy shawl. It's fun to make, and it's really nice when it's done. So because I live in Southern California, it was better for me to use cotton yarn because this will be finished, and then, by the time we turn around, it'll be springtime. So it's nice to just throw over your shoulders, in the springtime as well. But I'm making another one. So for those of you that have inquired about that, that's what that is. And I will put that information, no links, but the information in the description box below. And I'll keep you posted on this WIP. My last WIP, this is another one of Ash Love Makes bags. How cute is that? Owls. I love bags. I just started this one last night. I know a lot of you probably have heard of Sewrella. It's Sewrella. She's got a YouTube channel. She's been around for a while. She's a crochet and knitting designer. She does both. A new YouTube tutorial popped up. I think it was just yesterday or the day before. And I love to make shawls. There's just something about them. I don't wear them that often, but I love making shawls. And she had a really easy, simple shawl. Excuse the crinkling. It is called Crochet Sparkle Cake Shawl. And she called it that because she used the sparkle cakes, which is the mandala sparkle cakes, but this is in like mini WIP mode. So it's super cute and it's really easy. It's just a 1-row repeat after you get started. And look at that. Very, very cute. It's just double crochets, double crochet. And the yarn that I'm using is so soft. It's incredible. I didn't get it here. My yarny friend, Nana's Hooks, I asked her to send me some, and I sent her the money to send it to me. This is anti-pilling DK colors. This yarn is magnificent, and the fact that it doesn't pill is even better. But the colors are just, this cake is just beautiful. Look at that. There's kind of like a mauve and a burgundy and a soft pink and a lavender color in there. And the color changes are smooth. I think I found just one knot, but this is DK anti-pilling. And I think, I'm not sure where she got it from. I know that I wasn't able to get it here. And she posted on Instagram that they were having a sale. So I was like, please, can you pick me up 3 cakes? And this is a 3 weight. This is a DK weight yarn. So I am working with a J hook, which is something that I rarely do because the K hook is my favorite. And all you do is increase in the center and then just double crochet, double crochet, double crochet. So I will let you guys know how I'm doing with this. And that is it. I hope I didn't keep you guys too long. I'm sure I'm forgetting to talk about some things, but I didn't want to keep you too long. I'm already at 42 minutes, so you might be, keep you too long, but I missed you guys and I wanted to get on and show you my WIPs and my finished objects, and I have some more things coming up. So I want everyone to be safe. Remember, take care of your lethal making weapons. Has anyone done a hand soak lately or any finger exercises with something soft like a squish ball or something like that? Make sure you take care of these because these can create anything. It's marvelous just to be able to pick up a ball of yarn and say, I want to make a hat, I want to make a scarf, I want to make a beanie, that type of thing. Sometimes you don't want to make something and you would like to buy it from another maker. I do that all the time. So also too, there are a lot of podcasters out there that are doing certain things. There's cowls and crochet alongs and knit alongs and things like that. I watch a lot of different podcasters. If you've never been part of a live, they're so much fun. One live that I really like a lot is DOYcreations. She has dropped the 7. So it's Jeanette, also known as Sewrella, and she usually has lives on Sunday, which are a lot of fun. On Saturday evenings, OVW Onevirtuouswoman. Saturday evenings, she does lives and we just chat and crochet and work on stuff. And there's so much knowledge to be had from joining into a live. Also, too, there is Miss Tina. She has her lives as well. So if you can, I don't know how you would find out what you need to know, but just type in YouTube, and do a search and see if you can find them and join in on a live. They're a lot of fun, and I've learned a wealth of knowledge from them. One moment, please. I'm going to pause. Okay, My apologies. And as I was saying, the last live that I mentioned, Miss Tina is Craft by the Rose. The doilies that she makes and those very intricate earrings. Oh my gosh, those are just really beautiful. She does lives more frequently than the other podcasters, but there's lots of them out there. There's lots of podcasters. I know everyone has their choice of who they would like to watch and who they spend time with. And I do appreciate you spending time with me and watching me. I absolutely am so grateful for that. And I hope that everyone continues to do well. And I will be back. And everyone, please have a good day or a good evening. And I will see you soon. Thank you. Bye.